How is it? No matter how hard I try, no matter where I go in this world, you always manage to find me. I've successfully hidden myself from the mafia, certain municipal governments, and even a legendary bounty hunter before, yet you always manage to root me out. I find it remarkably romantic that we have this invisible thread connecting us, Detective. It's almost as if our fate is intertwined. I have the right to remain silent, do I? You ought to save your Mirandization for a situation where it holds any semblance of gravity. If you haven't noticed, we are no longer in our respective countries of origin, which means you have no right to make an arrest here, Detective. This is pure vigilante work you're doing right now. And here I thought you were an honest cop. That would be true if there were such an extraditionary system here. But there's no such treaty, which means you don't have the right to extradite me back. If you attempt to arrest me, it's legally plausible assault, and I have every right to fight back in whichever way I see fit. So why don't you try it, Detective? I don't believe I would win in a fist fight against you. Though, a shootout. Now that's something I'd have a very real chance at walking away from. I always hit my target, as you well know. And you always hesitate, being the hero cop you are. You don't like killing, do you? So, that leaves us in quite the conundrum. I have to ask, how did you find me hiding in the mountains of Norway? How did you get the permission to leave your jurisdiction to come here and collect me? Oh wait, you don't need to answer that question because I already know, don't I? You don't have permission to be here. This, like I said, is an act of vigilantism. So that's how you found me. He ratted me out, did he? I knew he would. He was always such a flake. Could never be trusted. That's why I left him after the heist. I just felt as if he wasn't worth the energy to help, you know? He was nothing more than a worthless junkie. He was amazing with computers, but he was a fool. And, as evident by the fact that you're here, he was also remarkably untrustworthy and undeserving of my loyalty. The real question is, why did you follow his lead and come get me? You must have known it was futile from the beginning. I have the high ground here, whether you like it or not. And if you're here on no official capacity, you know for a fact that I will win a battle, because I'm always armed. So, what possessed you to do something so ridiculous? Do you not value your own life, Detective? It's as if we're in a movie, a cop movie. Ever the hero cop, aren't you? But a wise one, it seems. I would say that's a very accurate and astute assessment of the situation. We are at a stalemate. That doesn't answer why you came here. But maybe I already know the answer. We have a genuine dilemma here, Detective. But in every conceivable scenario, you won't walk out of here with me. So, perhaps you should turn your back and leave. It would be best for us both. Don't worry, I won't come back into your jurisdiction again. I am done with our country. I found a new place to live, with my wealth and fortune intact. So maybe you should just accept this defeat and go. Huh. I just noticed something odd about you. I'm not trying to change the subject. You're quite obviously shaking. You walked all the way up here, didn't you? I'm guessing because you're not here on an official capacity, you didn't have any transport. Did you climb the mountain yourself? You didn't have a snowmobile or even a lift? Oh, you know how treacherous the weather is out here. You're freezing, aren't you? Your clothes are soaked right through. That's why you're shaking. You're hypothermic. You're looking an awful lot like you're about to drop. You can keep threatening me with that gun all you like. We both know you won't pull the trigger. All I have to do is wait. Keep my gun fixed between your eyebrows and wait until you fall naturally. Or you could kill me yourself. But like we've already established, you're a hero cop. And if you did shoot me, that would be legally murder. So what'll it be? Are you gonna kill me in time before you drop? Or am I gonna wait until you do, and then we both leave? A remarkably futile endeavour, I must say, hero. Oof. Fell down on one knee, yet you're still fighting. You are so admirable, you know that, detective? It's partly why I fell in love with you all those years back. Listen, you are so clearly hypothermic. You have minutes, if that. So, even if I did surrender to you, you're not getting out of here without my help. On top of all of that, there's been a pretty severe power cut recently. We have no electric heating. Your time is ticking, detective. How did I intend to survive here? I don't. No, I've got a chopper coming for me soon. And when it does, it'll be taking me away to one of my private islands. An island in which our country can't get us. Where I can enjoy the lavish luxuries that my wealth has brought me. And I can finally be free. Free from the mafia, free from the government. But most of all, free from you. As disappointing as that may be. Feel free to come visit me sometime. Oh, there you go. The final domino fell. It's lights out for you now, detective. You are so strong. You are so brave. But you're a fool. Oh, you will surely die soon. If you don't have help. Coming back around, are we? Welcome back to the land of the living, gorgeous. There's no point in struggling. I've used your handcuffs to restrain you, as I'm sure you can tell. But you never usually listen to me when I say there's no point in doing something, so do what you must. Either way, you won't be leaving here with me. I suppose I do sound like a broken record. And I can tell by your eyes you're starting to believe what I say, so I won't say it anymore. You already know the situation as it is. Far be it from me to mansplain. I suppose you're wanting to know what I've done, aren't you? I've saved your life, of course. I wrapped you up in a sleeping bag, and I used my body heat to return yours back to a survivable level. I also built a fire. This building is very old, but all the chimneys still work fine. I've been hiding in here for about 6 hours before you came to collect me, so I got acquainted with the place. And now, you're living because of it. Don't worry, even though your clothes are wet, I didn't undress you. Your, dignity is more than intact, though it's nothing I haven't seen before. You can get as angry as you like, you can't erase the past. In fact, the past is probably the only thing that saved you today. You know, when you woke up, I was going to say the only reason I saved you was because of a professional courtesy, but we both know that's not true. I obviously still have feelings for you. I could never let you die. I could never even hurt you. It doesn't matter what I say. It is what it is. We're two different creatures, aren't we? Destined to hate each other. But I don't hate you. What we shared before you found out what I was probably the happiest I've been in my entire life. But we can't help what we are, can we? I couldn't stop, and you had to chase me. It is what it is. But more so, you are a very special individual. Even if I wanted you to die, I couldn't. I couldn't deprive the world of your saving grace. Whether I like it or not, you're a hero. This world needs you. It would be a grave disservice to our home if I let you freeze to death. What a convoluted answer to a very simple fact. I saved you because I love you. Whether you like it or not, I love you. You would say that. If I truly loved you, I'd turn myself in. Can you remember how it was before all of this, when me and you met at that coffee shop? You were such a young cop back then, and I was just a street thug. But we both grew together. You never knew what I did, and I always hid it from you exceptionally well. You always thought I was just a small business owner, but I never was. I was always a criminal. But I loved you. Everyone told me I was crazy for dating a cop. Some people even turned on me for it, but you know what? I loved you more than anything. But we can't help what we are, and we can't hide our true nature. As I become more invested into the world of crime, I established myself as one of the greatest thieves of all time. Stealing from the rich, giving to the poor. And you made detective, and you established yourself as one of the best detectives of all time, one of the greatest our town had ever seen. And then you found out. You found out what I was. I'll never forget that day. How hurt you looked. How heartbroken you was when you found out your one true love turned out to be your mortal enemy. The ghost you'd been chasing. The greatest thief of all time. It was me. I'm sorry I put you through that. It really speaks volumes how you were able to point that gun at me that day and attempt to arrest me, even with all those tears in your eyes. Yet you still let me walk out. That's why you're really here, isn't it? because you regret letting me go that day. Because you feel guilty. Even though your dispatch understood why you let me go because you were in shock, you still feel guilty. You truly are a hero through and through, you know. Unwavering sense of justice. Pure and utter loyalty to the law. And I find you so admirable. But it is what it is. It's over between you and me. My chopper's arriving now. It's lucky you woke up when you did, actually. Would have been heartbreaking if I never got to say goodbye to you. The key to your release is up the corner of the room. Can you see it? I'm almost certain you'll be able to shuffle over there and set yourself free. But by the time you do, I shall be gone. This is the last time we'll ever see each other. The chopper will be taking me to an unnamed island that I brought with all my wealth, that I stole. And you will never hear from me again. But just know that you will always hold a special place in my heart. And you always were the love of my life, even though I'm a thief and you're a cop. Two natural enemies, bound by fate. Though now, the thread has been cut. Also, when you do inevitably escape, there's provisions up that corner, can you see? They'll help you get back to civilization. Make sure you use the coat, okay? Don't try and tough it out like you did this time. You are strong, but you aren't that strong. Don't ever feel as though I didn't want you. That I used you. Because I didn't. Our love was the only pure thing in my life. Goodbye, detective. Be seeing you. Well, actually, no you won't. Never again. Have a safe journey down the mountain. This is goodbye. For what it's worth, you love me too. That means an awful lot to me to hear. I know how much it hurt you when you found out. That's how I knew it was 100% real. But don't make the mistake in thinking it didn't hurt me equally as much. The amount of times I thought about getting out just so we could be together. It's like I said, it's in my nature, it's in my blood. I am a thief. I am a criminal. It's my dark side that I just could not control. I love you, detective. Farewell.